start to the season, mate?
Yeah, personally, our team are. Yeah, well, I think apart from Bradford game, mate, I think we've all, not just myself, I think as a team we turned corner straight away. You know what I mean? We had a bad start against Bradford, and then Hull KR, we put a nice performance in, great performance at London, and then at weekend I thought another solid performance, and pretty unfortunate really not to come away with points. But as I've said to a few people who have stopped me in the street and asked me if it were forward and all the rest of it, on a different day we get that call. So, but on a personal note, mate, I'm as happy as I've ever been in terms of playing rugby league. My life away from rugby's as good as it can be in terms of interests away from rugby league and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that probably all contributes.
How do you rate your current form? Is it the best you've played?
Without a doubt, yeah. Without a doubt, it's best. I thought back in the last year, I thought I was playing good, and I think I've brought that into this season definitely. I just feel good about my game. There's always, I'm probably my worst critic at times, which is the best way to be. I think if you want to improve and keep striving to be better, I think the best thing to do is be harsh on yourself, and that's what I do, and I think that's why I'm making some good improvements.
England are quite well off for wingers at the moment with Charlie and Briscoe and Hall. Do you think you have a chance of working your way into the World Cup squad? It's
something that's actually on my mind now, because like I said, I do feel as though I'm performing at my best that I've ever played at this level, and I would like to think I've been with a shout. Whether it comes or not, that's a different thing, because you've got Briscoe, Charlie, Ryan Hall, so I've got a lot to contend with. But if Steve Mcnamara wants something different, I think I can offer him something a little bit different to them guys.
Is it your work rate and your attitude? I mean, I know a lot of wingers have to do that now, but you seem to get through heaps of work.
Yeah, well, when I first came to the club last year, Rich said to me, you'll get a bit of a free roll, so we've sort of stuck with that. I've still got a bit of a free roll this year to do what I want when I want. Obviously, I don't want to be getting caught out of position too much when balls coming to my edge, so I know when to go in field looking for work and when not to do, and it's working well for the team, and as I said, it's definitely working well for me.
And you've played all over, haven't you? What do you think wing is now your best position in this group?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, as I said before, I've said it to numerous people before, Rich has seemed to have got best out of me, and I've been settled on wing in one position, whereas in the past I've played different positions here and there, and I've not quite been settled. But Rich always said to me, when you come here, you'll be here as a winger, but you will get a bit of a free role, and that's what's happened, and it's turned out all right.
What are Rich's strengths, Ben, when you say he's got the best out of you?
I think his man management and how he treats his players is second to none. Them skills are brilliant, and obviously his game plans are working to a T at the minute. There's not many teams this year who have put Huddersfield under kind of pressure what we did at weekend, and as I said, I think we deserve to win that game. So yeah, he's just a rugby league mad bloke, and I would imagine he watches rugby league every single day, whether he's watching other teams or our performances or whatever. So he knows plenty to know about rugby league, and as I said, his man management skills and how to treat players is second to none.
Is it a case of kind of everything clicking together and then coming back to Wakefield and Rich coming into a club that's helped you as well?
Yeah, well, I suppose being near home, when I was over in Hull, living over in Hull, I suppose I was away from Spotlight a bit, and coming back home, I know it's not just that, but I wanted to make changes to my life as an Hull, and I know coming back home, first time I step out of line, first time, whatever, I do something wrong, that's me done. So I wanted to make changes to my life, and I've done that away from the field, and by doing that, it's reaping rewards on the field as well.
Because I know from speaking to Rich that he's keen on not just being the player, the quality of the player, but the kind of off the field stuff as well, and being a very tight-knit group, and I guess that's helped you as well. It
has, mate. We've got, I say this regular as well, we've got a bunch of blokes here that we just rip. We take mickey out of each other all day long, and there's no. I've never been at a club where lads get on so well. You know what I mean? Everybody gets on perfect. There's no superstars. There's no big heads. Anything like that. Everybody just absolutely gets on unbelievable. And again, that just brings you together even more. As I said, we've got no superstars, but at the minute, I think we're showing what kind of team spirit we've got.
I guess that'll help on trips such as this weekend when you're going away for a few days.
Yeah, it'd be great for us to get together and like I said, take mickey out of ourselves some more. And you know, there's always plenty of banter flying about and that kind of stuff, but these kind of trips you do get to spend that little bit extra time together with your roommate, whoever that may be. You'll get to learn little bit more about them, and it's only beneficial to what's going to be produced onto the field, in my opinion.
It's all a bit different with these trips. What's the difference? Just having one day to kind of get everything together when you going down to France. You think the trip to London kind of helped a bit? Going down there and winning, because I know you didn't do too well down there.
No, we got smashed last year down there, didn't we? But I think we're just confident in his ability now. Last year we were a bit, probably all year we were a bit unsure about each other and how things were going to be. But we know now we can play together as a team, whether we have to go to France, whether we have to go to London, whatever. We know that if we perform to us potential on any day, we can challenge anybody.
And the guys that played inside you helping the game as well?
Certainly are, yeah. I've been blessed really this year. We've got Ali, obviously, who's world class. We all know what Ali can do. Reece Lynn's come in and he's just been, he's been a breath of fresh air. Reece, he's been making breaks left, right and centre and putting me in for a few of my tries. And obviously Lee's come back this week, got winning try for us at weekend, what got disallowed, and I'm blessed. I'm fortunate to have them kind of people inside me. And Paul Sykes, I think he's started season great as well. So.
Rich was saying that I don't think he's ever been kind of as pleased in a way after a defeat, given the performance that you produced last week and the improvements that you showed. Was it the same with the players? Yeah, but
for me personally, yeah, that's where I've gone about speaking to people about it. Obviously, a lot of people have been saying, "What a forward pass," we were robbed and all the rest of it. But at the end of the day, on a different day, we will get that decision in our favour. So. But in terms of the performance, unbelievable performance. I thought we deserved a bit more than what we got out of the game, but that's just where rugby league is. Sometimes we're going to get that calls that maybe win us a game. So just get on with it. Pleasing with performance. Obviously disappointing not to get 2 points.
Catalan's away. Up there the toughest of the games that you'll have this season. Going there in decent form.
Yeah, it's always. I mean, to go to France, I'm not sure if I've ever even won in France throughout my Super League career with Wildcats or Wakefield. So. To go out there is going to be a tough challenge, but we're in good form, like you said. But then again, they've come off a game last weekend, what they probably felt like they should have won. So they're going to be up for a challenge, and they've got good, big physical Frenchmen that like to bash you up. So it's going to be interesting. Another challenge for our middle blokes, and hopefully we can do a job.
Up there in top try scorers, is that something personally you'd like to see at the end of the season as well? Are you not one of these?
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. I'd love to be sat at top of the table, but I just got to take it as it comes. I've been fortunate, as I've said. I've got great players inside me who are creating opportunities for me, and I've just managed to be on the end of a few things. So long may that continue. Whether it does or not is yet to be seen, but hopefully that can continue. And if them guys inside me can keep creating chances, hopefully I can keep putting them away.
You're up against Blanche this week?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah. Yeah, Blanche is, I think, did he start at Wakefield or Widnes? I can't remember where he started anyway, but he's worked his way up and he's now worked himself into what I would say is a top 4 club as Blanche. So yeah, it'll be a good challenge for me, and I'd like to think it'll be a good challenge for him as well.